Hello, my ninja warriors. What's up? What's up, everyone? Because here we are going to do definite integration. You know what? This is one of the chapters I was getting a lot of requests for. Ma'am, definite integration. Ma'am, integration, when are you going to do? And you know what? This chapter, I know that why am I getting this request? Because again, this is a high weighted chapter. Okay, apparently. So, definite integration, if I talk about two short questions so you can get, okay, from this chapter. And to be very honest, to handle definite integration, na, couple of basic of indefinite integration should be there, okay, should be at place. You all should know, okay. Hi Kaushik, hi Anuradha. Just eat while watching. I just had my dinner, that's why I got a little late. Okay, Purvi is saying I'm continuously watching your lectures. Oh, too much of ninja dose you are getting, huh? Okay. Oh, it's the ma'am. Sorry. Okay. It's the ma'am. I don't know what you're trying to say. Anyway, everyone, can you please just confirm whether I'm audible and visible, and how ready are we to uh, start the definite integration? Now, what are we going to study in definite integration, and what are we going to solve, like how it's going to be? So, definite integration, let me talk about. I have a very straight method of teaching definite integration, and you know what, if you have studied indefinite, na, definite integration, so you are going to absolutely love. It is absolutely easy. It's just that I will need all the basics of indefinite integration, that's it. Okay. And honestly, this session is going to give you a lot of confidence in definite integration. Actually, this is going to change your mindset also, that ma'am, I want those comments. By the way, I am telling you right now, it's 21:21 synchronicity. Now, please do another hairstyle. Are you not liking it, huh? I'll keep it here. You're not liking it? Let me keep it here only, na yaar. See why I keep my mic over here? Because I initially I used to keep it on my collar, and you know what? I have actually lost. I have ruined two microphones, two mic, because it was in my t-shirt and then it directly used to go to the washing machine, and two of my mics got washed in washing machine. Okay, so you know what, I started keeping it on my head so that it doesn't get stuck with my t-shirt, and then okay, like that. Okay, so that's why this is the new in like new innovation I have done. Now what I was talking about is, it's almost 9:20, right? And almost 3 hours later, all I want, almost 3 hours later, you are going to tell me that, ninja ma'am, you know what, I was thinking definite integration is some big chapter, difficult questions, and after this session, definite integration is actually comes under the easiest category, right? So approximately 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours. So before 12 we'll try to finish, but plus minus 20-15 minutes will be there. Okay, yes everyone. And let me check, let me just open your chats also over here. Okay, so this is YouTube. All right. How long will be the class? Okay, how long will be the class? I just told you. Okay, and also I don't know how, why are you guys not liking the session? Can you see the live watching, and can you see the number of likes? Okay, Supriya is giving me a big compliment also, and I though live for those compliments. Obsession series chapters are easily understandable and covered each and every topic. Thanks a lot. Expecting this session like that. Okay. Yes, Supriya. In fact, you know what? This session also I have kept it like topic wise only. Now let me tell you one thing, that what is ninja style of teaching definite integration? What is ninja style of teaching definite integration? Okay. All right. So, you know what we are going to go with is we are going to solve a couple of easy questions which are just replica of indefinite integration. Just basic integration is required. No need of definite integration in that. Just basic integration with limits. Okay, we'll start with that so that we know that what is the difference between indefinite and definite integration. Okay, we'll start with that. Then we will understand that how definite integration is related with area. Definite integration and area are closely related. So there are similarities and there are differences also, right? How integration is helpful for uh, calculating area and not exactly integration means area. Okay, right? And then this is where my focus would be, properties of definite integration. So there are total 7 properties of definite integration, 7 properties. This is where we are going to spend the major time of the session, in 7 properties. In these 7 properties, one property is most important. You all know that. Can you please write it on the chat box, because I know that that property is very popular, right? And you know what, there is a ninja technique also associated with that property, that is King's rule. Okay, so you can do such questions. In fact, we are going to do JEE Main 2025 PYQ in less than 10 seconds. Okay, alrighty. And then we have equations in definite integration. Now this is something most students ignore, and this is hot topic of definite integration. And the last we have Wally's formula, not that important, and we are not going to study this because this is removed from the syllabus. So we are going to end the session over here. But what is important now, you'll be like, ma'am, JEE Main perspective, tell me from where short question will come. So let me tell you one short question from this thing, and one short question from this. So these are the two things you have to focus on. I'm going to tell you, and you will solve PYQs also with me, so you will realize that acha, from this topic we are getting the question, from this topic you're getting the question. Okay, all right, yes. Please do not focus on my hairstyle. Okay, we are here to study. We are not here to do the fashion show, hairstyle. Do you want me to do certain hairstyle and certain makeup? Please do not come here. Go and watch another fashion show, na then. Okay, yes. All right, let's start with this very basic question. This is JEE Main 2024. Now you'll be like, ma'am, Ninja ma'am has got smarter, because Ninja ma'am starts these days. You know what, I am starting my session, even if it is a theory session, Ninja ma'am is starting the session with one question. Okay, and this is, I don't know, I like doing that always. When I was teaching trigonometry also, now I was like, let's start with one question. Okay, weightage I already told you. What do you mean by weightage, Shailesh? Weightage already given in the beginning also. I have written it down also. Short 2 questions from definite integration. That means 8 marks. What more do you want? I think this is the clearest weightage I have told you. Okay, Shailesh? Okay, conic section. Yes, we are going to, in this series, see, we are covering each and every chapter. So one by one, every chapter will have its turn, right? Okay. Ultimate for JEE Jan. Let me tell you this. This session is a must-watch session for all the JEE aspirants. To be very honest, definite integration I have not taken on this particular channel. So this is the first time I am taking definite integration this year. Previous year for 2025 aspirants I have taken. Okay. Yes, everybody, let's start this. So ma'am, this is the very first question. You have not taught us anything and you are giving question. Yes, I am giving you. So what we are going to do is, first of all, the moment I see this question, I feel like let's rationalize this. So this is 1 upon root of 3 plus x plus root of 1 plus x. Okay. And this is going to be, now if I rationalize, it is root of 3 plus x minus root of 1 plus x upon root of 3 plus x minus root of 1 plus x. Okay. All right. Conjugate I have multiplied. Perfecto. Now rationalize. 3 plus x minus 1 plus x. So this is a plus b, a minus b. Do you remember? So this is a square minus b square. And in the numerator, it is 3 plus x minus root 1 plus x. Okay, we need to integrate this 0 to 1 dx. Integrate 0 to 1 dx. Okay, clearly xx cancel, 3 minus 1 will be 2. So this is 1 by 2. If I take common 0 to 1, this is root 3 plus x, okay, minus root 1 plus x. Okay, there are some couple of shortcuts or some couple of things you have to keep in mind. Ninja integrals, some ninja integrals. Okay, so if you have to differentiate root x, okay, the differentiation derivative d, root x derivative is 1 upon 2 root x. Okay, all right. And integration of, now see, keep this in mind, this is derivative. Okay, now integration of root x will be what? Tell me. X power 3 by 2 and this is 3 by 2. Please keep this in mind. Okay, so now the 1 by 2 will stay outside and integration of root 3 plus x will be 3 plus x power 3 by 2 and this is 3 by 2 minus 1 plus x power 3 by 2 and this is 3 by 2. 0 and 1. Okay, so 2, 2, 2 cancel. Correct. Now the moment you will put, now this is indefinite integration, right? Now this is where definite integration will come into the picture. The moment you have done integration, this is lower limit, this is upper limit. Okay, now you have to put upper limit in overall expression. Come on everybody. So if you're going to put 1, this is going to be 4. 4 power 3 by 2. Okay, minus, if you put 1, so 2 power 3 by 2. So this is your upper limit. Minus, what about lower limit? So put 0. So 3 power 3 by 2 minus 1 power 3 by 2 is anyway, and 1 by 3 will remain outside. If you process it, if you solve it, what are you going to get? 1 by 3, ma'am. 4 power half is root 2. Sorry, 4 power half is 2. So this is 2 cube is 8. So this is 8. Okay, what about this? 2 cube is 8 and 8 power half 2 root 2. So minus 2 root 2. This is minus of 9. So it is going to be 27. 27 root is 3 root 3. Yes, minus 3 root 3 and this is plus 1. So answer would be what? Tell me. So this is 9 minus 2 root 2 minus 3 root 3 whole upon 3. This is your answer. If you compare, constant is 9 by 3. So A is equals to 3 everybody. What about B? B is minus 2 by 3. B is minus 2 by 3 and C is minus of 3 by 3. So minus 1. Now put the values. So 6 minus 3B. Correct. Minus 3B will be 2. So plus 2 and 4C everybody. 4C will be plus 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Option C is absolutely right. Okay. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes all you have to do is, that is definite integration hard even if you know indefinite. Dab master. Dab master, you are asking a question which I have already answered it multiple times in the beginning. Okay, Dab master is asking what, ma'am? Is indefinite integration tough or definite integration? Tell me honestly, have I not spoken about it? I told you very clearly. Indefinite integration might be a difficult task. Definite, you will see that it is not very difficult. Yes or no? Now what to do? Tell me. Every 15 minutes, one person will come and ask, ma'am, definite integration easy or difficult? Okay, so this is what is happening with Ninja ma'am. This is like daily life of Ninja ma'am. And then one student. Okay, now let's talk about the another question. Okay, similar question, JEE 2025 PYQ now. No need to be sorry, Dad Master. This is the happens only. But you are coming late. Yes or no? Tell me honestly. Huh? Chalo. This question now. Again, can you see similar category question? Right? Okay, let's try to do that. Let's focus on this. Okay. Now again, if I just, now let's, okay. Let's Do the rationalization in your brain. Shall we do it? Let's go a little faster now. We need to learn how to skip steps. So ma'am, again, you have to multiply a minus b and a minus b. So ma'am, numerator will be root 3 plus x square minus root 1 plus x square. What about denominator ma'am? Denominator will be what? See, you have to multiply square root minus square root upon square root minus square root. So numerator will be 1 multiply this is this. Now a plus b, a minus b will be a square and minus b square. Correct? X square gone. 3 minus 1 to ma'am 2 only. And this is what? 0 to 1 and 4 and dx. Cool? Cool? Yes? Alrighty. Now ma'am, square root of a square plus x square. How many of you are aware about this integral? Let me tell you, let me remind you the formula. I know that 99% of you don't know this formula, but I am here, okay? This is the formula, okay? Alright, yes, don't worry, I'll take a revision session for formula. If you are not remembering it right now, we'll take that session. Right now, just understand this formula, we'll put it, okay? So it is going to be 1 by 2x, copy paste. 1 by 2x, copy paste, okay? 1 by 2x, copy paste, plus this is going to be a square by 2 ln, okay, mod of x plus copy paste. Plus, understand? One more time I'll tell you the formula, right? Okay, this is the expression 1 by 2x, copy paste. 1 by 2x, copy paste, plus a square by 2 ln x plus copy paste. Okay, yes, alrighty everybody. Chalo, now let's go here. Where were we? Here were we. Okay, let's apply that formula. So ma'am, this is going to be 2, correct? So 2 is there. Now put the integration. So ma'am, you told us 1 by 2x. So x by 2, copy paste. Okay. Plus a square by 2. So a square is 3 by 2 and log of mod of x plus copy paste. Okay. Minus. Now what about this same thing? X by 2, copy paste plus log of mod of x plus square root 1 plus x square. I know this might be a little bit heavy for you, but yes, this is the formula. Now 0 and 1 are the upper and lower limit, correct? Now let's put upper and lower limit, everyone. Okay, let's put 1. What will you get? I'll write the answer over here. Okay, let's put 1. If I am going to put 1, what I am going to get? So this is one more thing I am seeing. This is again 1 by 2. So can you see, how many of you can see that ma'am? Yes. 2 getting cancelled out. 2 throughout getting cancelled out. Now put 1. If you are going to put 1, this is 1 root 3 plus 1. So this is 1 and 2. So 1 multiply 2. Correct? Plus 3 log of mod of. Now this is 1 plus 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay. Minus sign. Now put 1. So this is 1 root 2. So minus root 2. And you know what? Yes. This is again minus sign. Now if you put 1 plus root 2. Okay. So this is going to be minus log of, and this is 1 plus root 2. Okay. Now you put 0. If you put 0, this is gone. This is also gone. And if you put 0 over here, this is log root 3. And if you put 0 over here, this is log 1, which is 0. So only 3 log 3. So minus 3 log 3 will be there if you put lower limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. Okay? Yes? Alright? Yes. A square is 3 over here. Now see if you compare square root of a square plus x square. So a square is 3. In that formula I am putting it. Okay? So now one more thing. I was calculating this expression and this expression is equals to this. Correct? Upper limit minus lower limit. Okay. And you know what? Okay. So now if I put, hold on. If I put 0, Then it will be what? Root 3. Yes, this is root 3. Perfect. Okay, now one more thing. One more thing. I can clearly see that this is 3 log 3 and this is minus 3 log root 3. What's the answer? Hold on. Have I missed anything or what? 2 is already outside. Okay, 2 now it got cancelled. If I put this as, okay, so see, if you remove this log 3 thing, no, this is 3 by 2 log 3, correct. So this is 2, 2 is there, okay, minus root 2 is there, minus log 1 plus root 2 is there, okay. So 2 minus root 2 minus log root 2 plus 1. So can you see option B is absolutely correct. B looks correct. Okay. Yes. B looks correct. See, if you have calculated this, I think we need to adjust 3 log 3. There is something in the formula that we need to adjust. 1. Okay. So if you put this 1 over here, so 2, correct. So 1 is there. If you put now 1, this is going to be log of 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 log 3. This is it. Okay. And then we have to put 1 over here. So it will be root 2. If you put 1, so this is 1 plus root. If you put 0, this is gone, this is gone. This, if you put 0, then it is 3 log root 3. And that's it. 3 log root 3, and that is your 3 log root 3. Correct. Okay. All right. Yes, B option, everybody. Chalo. So this was the question, right? Now let me talk about a thing. Now let's start definite integration. Everybody. Okay. So definite integration and indefinite integration, we know when we integrate indefinitely, that means when limits are not there, we have to put a constant. But if limits are there, all we have to do is, suppose we are integrating fx and we are getting capital Fx, all we have to do is b and a, and after that we have to put the upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit. All right. Yes. Okay, so this is how it is. This is the fundamental theorem of what do we say is calculus. Yes. Now all right, I have to tell you a story. Suppose this Mohit Sharma is writing, ma'am, you're so beautiful, beautiful. Suppose Mohit Sharma, where do you stay, Mohit? Can you tell me? Where do you stay? Suppose Mohit stays in somewhere in, let me guess. Let me guess, everyone. Mohit, where do you stay? Abhishek, where do you stay? Mohit is or not even listening. He's just spamming and spamming. Anyway, suppose you stay in, I stay in Indore, right? And somebody is staying in Mumbai. And I have to go to Bangalore. Okay, can you understand the scenario? I have to go to Bangalore. But you know what? I can't go it directly. Okay, yes, Karnataka. See, Karnataka. Huh? So I have to go from MP. I need to go to Karnataka. But now what I will do is I cannot go directly. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a stop in between. That is, suppose Maharashtra. Okay, so same thing is happening over here. Understand? Okay, suppose I need to go from A to B. F of x. Okay, there is this A, there is this B, and then in between there is C. Okay, rather than going directly from A to B, I am going to take a pause at C, break at C. Okay, So basically what we are going to do is integration from A to B can be broken down into two parts. First I'll be starting from A, so A to C, and then C to B. Same function f of x dx. Okay, this is the property of definite integration. But ma'am, where to apply this property? I mean, who will tell me? NT is going to call me kya? Question number 2, definite integration, that break property, Indore to Mumbai and Mumbai to Karnataka. Will I get this code or not? Okay. So Ninja ma'am is here. No, don't worry. Ninja ma'am will tell you when to apply. Okay. So let's do a couple of questions so that we can understand that when exactly we need to apply. Suppose this is x plus 2 mod. Okay. And you have to integrate it. Sorry, let's say x minus 2. Yes, much better. X minus 2. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this mod of x minus 2. Now understand this nicely. I am telling you this. Yes, you can rely on me completely. I see I am giving you elementary questions. Then we'll do JEE Main tough PYQ also in this session. Okay, so now tell me what will happen x minus 2, right? Can you tell me how does this modulus gets open? We know that ma'am x minus 2 is equals to plus x minus 2 if my x is greater than or equals to 2, and it will become minus x minus 2 if my x is less than 2. Okay. Now between 1 to 3 what is happening? Ma'am, see, understand, x is equals to 2 is my defining point. I will change whole scenario at what point? X is equals to 2. So now 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Okay, right? 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. What is happening between 1 to 2? Ma'am, x is less than 2, so this modulus will get open with a negative sign. And what is happening between 2 to 3? Ma'am, x greater than 3, the positive sign. Now you have to integrate. That's it. Done, 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 done. So this is minus x square by 2 plus 2x. And this is 1, 2 plus. This is x square by 2 minus 2x. 2 to 3. Okay. Now it is going to be what? Minus 4 by 2. So minus 2. And upper limit, right? If you put 2 over here, so plus 4. Correct? Upper limit. Minus lower limit. So minus, if you're going to put 1, you're going to get plus 1 by 2. And this is minus 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, plus. Now if you put 3, so 9 by 2 minus 6. Minus, this is 2 and lower limit will be minus 4. Okay. So now clearly 4 minus 2 minus 2. So this is half. And this is half plus 9 by 2. So this and this will give me 5. And you know what? Minus 6 and plus 4. Minus 6 plus 4. Minus 6 plus 4. Minus 2. Am I getting 3 as the final answer? Okay. Okay. So this is how these questions are done. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be taking a good couple of questions. Okay. One by one. Are we ready for it? Ready to take such questions? Okay. All right. 0 to 2. This part we are doing. 0 to 2. GIF of x square. Now tell me, GIF, when does a GIF changes its value? See, the whole point is, ma'am, where this 0 to 2 limit will break. So 0 to 2. Now understand this property which I was telling you now, that A to B will be broken down into A to C and C to B. When are we going to break? When the definition, when the function changes. When the function changes, can you see that mod of x minus 2 was getting changed at x is equals to 2. So it was something else before x is equals to 2, and after x equals to 2 it was something else. Same we have to find out for GIF of x square. We know that GIF of x square changes its definition where there is an integer inside GIF. X square should be an integer. When x is going to be an integer, na, then my function will change, and then I will have to break. So ma'am, when to break? Let me tell you. X square becoming an integer. When? Tell me. So ma'am, first of all, x is equals to, let's start with this. X is equals to 0. So ma'am, x is equals to 0. Then x is equals to 1. Okay, then x is equals to root 2. And x is equals to root 3. And finally, x is equals to 2. Okay, 0 to 2. This 0 to 2 chart I have created. I don't think so. Am I forgetting anything between 0 to 2? X is equals to 0 and x is equals to 2. Now tell me, on these values, my x square is becoming an integer, right? So my value will get changed. Okay. Now understand, I'll 0 to 1. So it will be 0 to 1 plus 1 to root 2 plus root 2 to root 3 plus root 3 to 2. These many breakpoints will be there. Can you imagine? Now what we are going to do is, what is happening with my expression between 0 to 1? Now tell me, when x is 0 to 1, right? When x is 0 to 1, see, between x 0 to 1, tell me, in this range, x square will be what? Ma'am, my x square will also between 0 to 1, right? Between 0 and 1 only. Agree or not? If my x is lying between 0 to 1, my x square is also 0 to 1. Right? And you know what? GIF of an expression, see, x square. If x square is between 0 to 1, so GIF of any expression lying between 0 to 1 will become 0. Yes or no? How many of you understand GIF? If not, I have taught it. Just go and read about GIF, come back. Okay? Now, okay, alright, ma'am, 1 to root 2, my x is lying between 1 to root 2. When my x is lying between 1 to root 2, my x square will lie between where? So, ma'am, 1 square is 1, root 2 square is 2. So, that means in between this, my x square will lie between 1 to 2. Correct or not? Okay, 1 to 2. So, x square lie between 1 to 2. So tell me, GIF of 1 point something is what? Ma'am, GIF of 1 point something is 1. Right? Again, when your x is lying between root 2 to root 3, your x square will lie between what, ma'am? Root 2 square is what? 2. Root 3 square is 3. So between 2 to 3. So x square becoming 2 to 3, 2 point something. GIF of 2 point something is 2. Okay. And now you know it is 3. Right? 3 point something is 3. You know the pattern. Now it's very easy. Integrate. This is the 0. Integration of 1 is x plus this is what? 2x plus 3x. Okay, so this is root 2 minus 1 plus 2. Root 3 minus root 2 plus 3. 2 minus root 3. Let's solve, everyone. So this is what? Root 2 minus 2 root 2. So root 2 minus 2 root 2 is minus root 2. Okay. Now 2 root 3 minus 3 root 3 is minus root 3. Okay. 3 2s are 6 and minus 1 is plus 5. Is it done? This is your answer. Okay. Alright. Getting it, everybody? Okay, so this has to be done a little carefully. Chalo, I know that some of you might be thinking that, ma'am, little coming, little maybe not coming. We'll do practice and little will become very good. Okay. Now this, again a similar type of question. First thing which is there, I don't know how many of you know this property. If there is a GIF x plus any integer, if there is any integer inside your GIF, the property says you can take this out. Chalo, go out, come out of the room. So this is GIF. X will remain inside the GIF. But this I integer is free, absolutely free. That means this 2, basically this can get changed 0 to 9 root x, and this is what? Plus 2. Okay, 0 to 9 dx. So this is a different thing, right? Integration of 2, so this to we can do now. This is plus 2x, 0 to 9, so plus 18. Whatever the answer will be plus 18. We just need to focus on this. Okay. So 0 to 9 root x GIF dx. Okay, now let's solve. The very first thing will be, because there is a GIF associated, my function will keep on changing its value, its definition. When the expression inside GIF is becoming, when the expression inside GIF is becoming an integer. Basically, all I want is my root x becoming an integer. Okay, and x being from 0 to 9. So x is equals to 0. Yes, ma'am, root x integer. X is equals to 1. Yes. X is equals to 2, 3, root 2, root 3, root 4. Yes, so x is equals to 4. Will give you root x is equals to 2. X is equals to 5. So root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9 directly. So x is equals to 9. So we need to split this 0 to 1, 1 to 4 and 4 to 9. Correct? Now you know what? 0 to 1. When your x is 0 to 1, in this particular scenario, what will be your root x? Ma'am, root x also will be between 0 to 1. 0 to 1. GIF. Again, ma'am, this is the 0. Now when your x is lying between 1 to 4, right? Your root x will lie between what? 1 to 2. See, x is 1, so root x will be 1. X is 4, root x will be 2. So 1 to 2. Between 1 to 2, your GIF will become what? 1 point something GIF, ma'am, 1. And between 4 to 9, root x will be 2 to 3. So your root x will be 2 to 3, 2 point something, so 2 dx. That's it. This is 0. This is x, 1 to 4, plus this is 2x, 4 to 9. Okay. This is 3 and this is 2, 9 minus 4, 5. 10, 13 is the answer. Answer is 21. Am I doing something wrong? 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 2s are 10. This is 4 minus 1, 3. 13 plus 18. Yes, plus 18. So, yes, 8. 31, na? Students, 31. How come 21? 31. Not adding properly, huh, Anuta? Ma'am, could you please tell PYQs as you do every time after the completion of concept? Yes, that's what we are doing, right? So many PYQs. Huh? So many PYQs already. Okay, but you have to wait, na? See, you guys are so impatient. I don't know why. When I teach concept, the spam chat, ma'am, question. When I do question, you'll be like, ma'am, PYQ. Now when I'm doing PYQ, ma'am, next concept. What is happening? Huh? Let's do one thing. I'll call you in Zoom call. I'll prepare my session slides and I'll get approved from you all. Whoever is attending my session on YouTube, na, ki shall I teach question? No, ma'am. Remove that slide. Okay. Shall I teach PYQ? No, ma'am. Shall I teach next concept? No. Okay. All right, now another question. This is a JEE Main 2024 PYQ. Are we ready for it? JEE Main 2024 PYQ. Okie dokie. Yes. Okay, now square root of 1 minus sine 2x. I don't know how many of you know this, but square root of 1 minus sine 2x is nothing but cos x minus sine x square, and there is a root. This is mod of cos x minus sine x. Tell me, how many of you are aware about this? Okay, so this pi by 6 is 30 degree and this is 60 degree. 30 to 60, this is mod of cos x minus sine x. Now there is a basic trigonometry. In fact, even 10th class will also tell me, okay, 10th class students also can tell me this. So you are in 11th or 12th. So you should be aware about this. Tell me. 30 to 45 degree. Okay. 30 to 40, sorry, 30 to 60. Between 30 degree to 60 degree. Okay. And there is a 45 degree also in between. Tell me, between 30 to 45, cos x is bigger or sin x is bigger? Tell me quickly. Quickly in the chat box. 30 degree to 45 degree. This interval is given to you. Cos x is bigger or sin x is bigger? Okay. Let me tell you, by the way. If I talk about 0 to 45 degree. Okay. 0 to 45 degree. Observe. Sin x is lower, cos x is bigger. Okay. So cos x is bigger between 30 to 45. And after 45 to 90 degree, okay, 45 to 90 degree, yes, 45 to 90, what happens? Sin becomes greater and cos smaller. Understood? Now I am going to break this thing. This is pi by 3, correct? Pi by 6 to pi by 4. And you know what? Pi by 4 to pi by 6. Pi by 3. This is 30 to 45. Now between 30 to 45, we know that cos is bigger and sin is smaller. And mod is always positive. So it will be cos minus sin only. Because cos x minus sin x in this interval will give me positive value. And you know what? Between 45 to 60, sin becomes bigger. So now sin minus cos will give me positive value. So it will become sin minus cos. That's how mod works. Mod is always positive. Okay. So now you know sin is bigger. Sin minus cos will be this thing. Okay. So now you just have to integrate. Tell me, integration of cos. Integration of cos is sin. Integration of sin is minus cos. Okay. So this is pi by 6, pi by 4. Plus sin this time minus cos x, integration minus sin x. This is pi by 4, pi by 3. Let's put the values. Pi by 4, if you put 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, so 2 by root. Minus pi by 6, if you put pi by 6 is what? Ma'am, pi by 6 is 30 degree, so 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit plus sign. Now, because there is this minus sign over here, let's take minus out. So now this is minus, correct? Minus. Now, upper limit cos plus sine pi by 3. So 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. And lower limit, so this will be minus minus plus, lower limits 2 by root 2. Okay, so 2 by root 2 plus 2 by root 2, the answer will be 4 by root 2. Correct? Now this and this. So minus of 1 plus root 3, this is your answer. If you rationalize it, it will be much better. So 2 root 2 minus 1 minus root 3 is your answer. So clearly beta is 2. Yes ma'am. Beta is 2. Gamma is what? Root 3. So gamma is minus 1. And alpha is again minus 1. So answer will be whatever. Now whatever they want you to solve, I think that is not a concern. Gamma minus 3 beta, whatever, that we can do. But the answer is 2 root 2 minus root 3 minus 1. That's what the answer looks like. Clear? Give me a big thumbs up, everybody. Are you getting it gradually, little? Yes? Okay. Now, I want to teach you one thing, everyone. Let's study one thing. It is very, not pretty much useful in definite integration, but very much useful in area under curve. And you know what? If you understand this concept now, your whole definite integration will be graphically crystal clear to you. Okay, this will actually open your brain. Acha, now so I am getting confidence in definite integration. Understand? Suppose you have a function fx whose graph looks like this. Okay, and you know what? This is the area A1. This is your A2. Okay, this is your A3, A4, A5, A5, everybody. Yes. Okay, now if you are integrating from A to B, A to B. What are you going to get? Let's understand that. Definite integration gives you area with a sign. Okay. So over here from 0 to 6, from A to this point, let's say A to, let's say x1. So A to x1, if you are integrating, you are going to get A1. Now x1 to x2, you are integrating, you're getting minus A2. Then you're getting plus A3, minus A4 and plus A5. So you are getting with sign. Okay. But if somebody is asking you find the area bounded by fx from A, x is equals to A to B, your answer would be what, ma'am? My area will be A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5. But definite integration is giving me this A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 plus A5, right? So this is a difference between area and definite integration. Now you'll be like, but ma'am, how to find the area if at all I have to find this A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5? What to do? Like, what's the point? What I have to do? Okay. For that, next chapter will cover area under curve. But what I'm trying to tell you, please do not do this mistake thinking that, okay, if I integrate from A to B, I am getting A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5, which is what you're not getting. Okay. All right. Now, a couple of things I want you to remember. Okay. Ninja areas. Very helpful, huh? 0 to pi by 2 sine x integration, everybody, minus cos x, and this is 0 and pi by 2. If you put pi by 2, you're going to get 0. So this is 1. See, so this very popular curve, this area is 1 and this area is also 1. Will you keep that in mind, everyone? 1, this is the area. If I ask you, what about this cos this area, or this is 1. Will you be able to remember it? Give me a big thumbs up. This is ninja area that you have to remember. Okay, this will help us a lot. Every time we are not going to use it. Okay. Now let's start with properties of definite integration. Trust me, you're going to absolutely love it. Okay. Out of 7 properties, let me tell you, first 3 properties are very easy. Like that. You'll be like 1, tuck, 2, 3. 3, what do we say this in English? Jiffy. 3 jiffies. Tick, tick, tick. 3 properties gone. 4th property is important. 5th is important. 6th is important. 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 4 properties are slightly like we need to apply our brain. Okay. So I think 7 property 3, so I am just telling you right now. First property says that in definite integration, it doesn't matter which variable are you integrating with respect to. Suppose a question is given and it is given that you have to integrate it with respect to x, answer will be same. If you have to integrate with respect to y, answer will be same. Okay, if you have to integrate with respect to what do we say, t, answer will be same. So change of variable property, that even if you change the variable, no, the answer will not get affected. Okay. All right. Now, what about this? The second property says, suppose A to B you have to integrate. A to B. And you don't feel like, you'll be like, no ma'am, A to B, not good. I want to integrate B to A. Basically, you want to interchange the limit value. Sometimes to equate the, or to compare the integral. We'll do that. I'll show it to you. So if you interchange this, it's just that you have to take out the minus sign. Okay. Whenever you change, just like determinants, now you have seen when row 1 and row 2 gets interchanged, minus sign will be there. Okay. Now what about this? This the third property to we have done. Indore to Mumbai, Mumbai to Bangalore. Huh? Indore to Bangalore I have to go, and what I can do is I can go first Indore to Mumbai, Mumbai to Bangalore. Right? This so we have actually done. Okay, so 3 property, just like what do we have? Infinity stones. Thanos. It's just that I don't have infinity stones. I just have 3 properties of definite integration. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So we'll do one question, one very, very good question I have selected, curated for you. I don't know how many of you are interested in this, but yes, I to love this question. Okay. So minus 3 to 2 integration of fx is given and minus 3 to 9. Okay, hold on, ma'am. Minus 3 to 9 is given and 2 to 9. Okay, ma'am, I can see that minus 3 to 2 and 2 to 9. Okay, all right. So this is my thing. I can focus here. Minus 3 to 9 f of x dx is nothing but minus 5 by 6. Okay. Now I'll break this integration because see minus 3 to 2. So I'll break it at x is equals to 2. Can I do that? Minus 3 to 2 plus 2 to 9. This is equals to minus 5 by 6. This is f of x dx. F of x dx. Now plug in the values, whatever you know, ma'am. Minus 3 to 2 is 7 by 3 plus 2 to 9 is something, ma'am, we are looking for. Let's assume it as I, and this is minus 5 by 6. I is equals to minus 5 by 6 minus 7 by 3. So this is 6, 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. So minus 19 by 6 is your I. And here we go, option A. Yes, it is possible to interchange the powers. That's what I was telling you. Interchanging power will give you a negative sign outside. Property number 2 of definite integration. Yes? Clear, everybody? Property number 1. Done, done, done. Now, the next property comes into the picture. King's property. King's. Oh, can you see? My font is looking like some computerized font. Don't you think? Kings, so I have written is. Now I am not, I am scared. My Kings is looking like computerized handwriting, but my property might get ruined. Okay, I'll try. Oh, not bad. Oh, not bad. What do you think? Hello? King's property. King's property says that suppose you have fx and your integration is from a to b. Okay, all you can do is you can replace this particular x and this x will be replaced by a plus b minus x. A plus b minus x. That means upper limit plus lower limit minus x. Upper limit plus lower limit minus x. X will get replaced with this. Here also, can you see? X is getting replaced by 0 plus a minus x. Okay? Yes? Alright. Now King's property, very important property, but the problem what students face is, ma'am, we know the property, but we don't know when to apply this property. Ninja ma'am is here. There are only only two scenarios where you need to apply this property. Okay, only two scenarios. What are those two scenarios? Scenario number 1, when you have to remove unwanted x, specifically this unwanted x. Okay, specifically mostly that unwanted x will be associated with trigonometry, x and trigonometry and integration. Whenever you see, and definite integration, trigonometry and x is there. Okay, so whenever you will see that, scan it, find it, apply King's property. Okay, so this is one such scenario. Can you see that? 0 to pi, ma'am, definite integration. Yes, ma'am. X is there. Yes, ma'am. And sin x trigonometry is there. All we have to do is apply King's property. Okay. So what I'll be doing is I'll be first initial question I'll be doing a detailed version, and then I'll be showing you ninja style also, which will save your time. Okay. So first of all, I'm copying I is equals to 0 to pi x sin x whole upon 1 plus cos square x dx. King's property says you have to replace x by upper limit plus lower limit. So pi plus 0 minus x. X will be replaced by pi minus x. King's property. Yes. So now your I will be equals to 0 to pi. And this is pi minus x. Tell me, sine pi minus x is what? Sine x, ma'am. Sine x whole upon 1 plus cos square pi minus x. Although cos pi minus x is negative cos x, but you know what? Because there is a square, so again it will still remain cos square x dx. You know what? In King's property now, try to see that 99% of the time your denominator is not even changing. Okay, so keep that in mind. It will help you in reduction of steps. Eventually, you must be writing sine pi minus x 1 plus cos square pi minus x, and you will realize, oh, cos square pi minus x is same cos x. So see, we are reducing the steps. Okay, this is your first equation. This is your second equation. And the moment you add, okay, see, King's property may always understand. King's property is always about original question, then King's property we have to apply, and then add. Okay, so steps to apply King's property, tell me. That original, take it as I. Second, King's property you have to apply, and third step, add. Okay, 3-step process. The moment you add, what will you get? Ma'am, 2i is equals to, now add it nicely. Please do not make it a very big thing that you are writing this and then cancelling. Do all the steps in your brain, at least a couple of steps. Okay, ma'am, if you open it, it will be pi multiplying this whole thing and minus x multiply whole thing. Don't you think that you are getting 0 to pi? This is x sine x upon 1 plus cos square x. Okay, plus pi upon this whole thing minus x sine x. So plus sine x plus x sine x minus x sine x is gone. Eventually only pi sine x. This is only will be left out. Yes or no? Tell me. See, this is x sine x. Okay, this is x sine x. This is pi sine x. This is minus x sine x. So plus x sine x minus x sine x is getting cancelled out. Only pi sine x upon 1 plus cos square x will be left out. This is your dx. Okay, ma'am. So what happened over here? Please understand this nicely. As I have written over here, that this property is used to remove unwanted x. So after applying King's property, what did you get? Eventually understand this x was not allowing you to integrate this expression. Algebra and trigonometry cannot be integrated. Understand, if this question they will give you in indefinite integration, no chance you will be integrating this. Okay, this is designed for definite integration because this x can get removed. Now can you see this is free from x? There is no algebra involved. Now this is a clear-cut basic problem of substitution. How many of you can see that, ma'am, yes, this can be done using substitution? Because, ma'am, if cos x is equals to t minus sin x dx will be dt. So this sin x dx will become what? dt. Pi will remain like this, 0 to pi whole upon 1 plus t square. And please do not apply 0 to pi. Please make sure that if you are applying limits, do not apply, if you are changing the substitution, do not apply the limits because this limits were from x anyway. Now this is it. Negative sign is also there, correct? This is 2i by the way, okay? So this is 1 by 2. Let me write 1 by 2. This is also 1 by 2. Now can anybody tell me how to integrate? Yes, ma'am. Minus 1 by 2 pi is already there. If you integrate 1 upon 1 plus t square, everybody, tan inverse t. Okay, tan inverse t. What is t? Tan inverse t. So this is minus pi by 2 tan inverse cos x. This is 0 to pi. Now put the limit. Everybody, cos pi, if you put cos pi is minus 1. Okay, so minus pi by 2. Tan inverse cos pi minus 1. Tan inverse minus 1 is minus pi by 4. And you know what, if you put 0, cos 0 is 1. So this is minus pi by 4 again. So answer will be what? Minus pi by 2 into minus pi by 2. So answer is minus pi by 2 into minus pi by 2. Pi square by 4 will be the answer. Okay. Pi square by 4. Okay. Everybody getting it? Clear? Alrighty. Okay. So there is this one scenario. Did you understand what is the scenario when you see x in trigonometry and definite integration? King's rule. How to apply King's rule? Always. King's rule is applicable if you just apply King's rule and add the previous original integration and the after application of King's property, you get new integration. So add those two equations, you will get what you want. Okay. All right. Now here comes the ninja technique. Okay. So first of all, ninja technique. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. 4 questions I'll do back to back. Less than 5 seconds. Trust me, I'm not saying 10. Less than 5 seconds. This is the question. Let me tell you the answer is 7 minus 2 by 2. So answer will be what? 5 by 2. This is the question. Answer will be 4 minus 2 by 2. So answer will be 1. Now these two to ma'am are not even PYQs. So it is very easy to solve. Huh? Okay, let me tell you. I'll solve some PYQs also for you. No? Don't worry. So we have this question JEE Main 2023 January attempt, right? So again, ninja technique. Ninja technique. Ready? 8 by pi. So this answer will be pi by 2 minus 0 upon 2. Okay, so answer will be what? Pi cancel. So 8 by 4, 2. Okay. One more PYQ. JEE Main 2025 PYQ. Huh? So the answer will be what? Okay. 4 minus 2 by 2. So the answer is 1. Okay. Alright. So this is how it is done. 4 questions out of which 2 were PYQs. Okay. Alright. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, when to apply. Tell us like exactly when to apply. So we'll do this question first of all without ninja technique. Okay. Alright. Chalo. I'll show it to you that how I realized that, oh, this can be done using ninja technique. Okay. So let's do this question. Where is this question? Yes. Let's pick this one. Okay. So over here, what I'll be doing is, again, I'll be taking this as I 2 to 7 root x whole upon root x plus root 9 minus x dx. Okay. Now again, King's property. King's property says that your x will get replaced by 7 plus 2 is what? 9. 7 plus 2. So 9 minus x. X is replaced by 9 minus x. X getting replaced by 9 minus x. Okay. So now your I will be what? Tell me again. 2 to 7 square root 9 minus x upon x will be replaced by 9 minus x. So 9 minus x will be replaced by x. Okay. Now the very good thing about King's property, point to be noted, JEE aspirants, that the denominator of this original question and even after applying King's property, can you see that denominator of this thing is same only. Okay, denominator is same. So I plus I 2I is equals to 2 to 7. Okay, if you add, denominator is same and numerator, ma'am, numerator is root x plus root 9 minus x. So numerator and denominator both are same, and you know what, you have to cancel both the things so that you are going to get what? 1. So 2I is equals to 2 to 7 1 dx. Okay, so this is x, 2 and 7, 2I. I is nothing but 7 minus 2 by 2. So I is coming out as 5 by 2. Okay, so this is the long process. Ninja ma'am is here to cut down this bullshit and give you the answer. Okay, but ma'am, how will I know? How would I know that yes, ma'am, that shortcut will be applicable? First of all, what's the shortcut? What's the ninja technique? It is upper limit minus lower limit by 2. So 7 minus 2 by 2. When to apply? See, you have to apply your King's property in your brain. Okay. You'll be like, okay, if I apply King's property, first of all, let's apply it in denominator. We have to replace x by 9 minus x. So if I put 9 minus x, this will get replaced and this will become x. So ma'am, yes, we can clearly see that even after applying King's property, denominator is same. And you know what, ma'am? The numerator is actually complementing. See, here it is root x. Half part of numerator is here, half part is here. See, there is a split. Clearly, these two, if you add, you will get denominator only, na? So this is what we have to do. Again, can you see if this is the question? If I modify, this is log of x square. This is log of, again, x square. Plus this is log of, if you see, this is 6 minus x square. This is 2 to 4. Now, in your brain, apply King's property. Ma'am, x tend to 6 minus x. So this will become now denominator. Ma'am, this will become 6 minus x. This will become x. Interchange. So ma'am, denominator is actually becoming same. And what about numerator, ma'am? Numerator, this is ln x square. The numerator will become ln 6 minus x square. So can you see complement is getting created? So answer will be 4 minus 2 by 2. So answer is 1. Okay. Now the next question on your screen again. If you apply King's property, pi by 2 minus x, sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x. Cos pi by 2 minus x is sin x. So when denominator is interchanging, it is same only. And this cos x, if you apply King's property, ma'am, it will become sin. So can you see? Original is cos, another is sin. So ma'am, yes, complement is getting created in numerator and denominator is becoming same. So the answer will be what? 8 by pi. Upper limit minus lower limit by 2. Shortcut done. Okay. Now let's do the JEE Main 2025 PYQ. Okay. Ready for JEE Main 2025 PYQ? This is slightly different. Okay. If you see this expression, you will run away. But you know what? If you observe it, you will realize that first of all, ma'am, there is 1 by x. So ma'am, 1 by x dx. It gives me an idea that ma'am, why don't we do one thing? We put ln x is equals to t. Correct? So this will become ma'am e power t square plus 1 power minus 1 whole upon e power t square plus 1 power minus 1 plus e power 6 minus t whole square plus 1 minus 1. Correct? 1 by x and dx will become dt. And you know what? Because the limits are e square and e power 4. Correct? So that means when x is equals to e square, so ln e square is equals to what? 2. Correct? And this is your t1, the lower limit, x1 e square. Right? So limit t1 is 2. And so if t1 is 2, similarly t2 is 4. So it is 2 to 4. Now you apply King's property, you will realize, acha, 4 plus 2, 6, ma'am. So t will be replaced by 6 minus t. So if I talk about the denominator, 6 minus t, and this will become t. So yes, ma'am, interchanging is happening. And the numerator is again the second half. Okay. Alright. So ma'am, answer is what? 4 minus 2 upon 2 is equals to 1. Option C is absolutely right. After that, you're going to go with that ninja technique. Okay. Yes, Nitya? Are you getting it? Good ninja technique, everybody. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is something which you have told us in past couple of years, in past couple of days. You are loving Sigma batch, and this is what we have got. We have curated a comment, a slide dedicated to comment. Can you see mentorship? So much good things you have written. Okay. Yes. So it's just showing me showing gratitude. Okay. Now see, King's property. There are three phases of King's property. Let me tell you. Phase number one. Phase number one. Okay. Three. Phase number one. Phase number one. Yes. Phase number one. Okay, let me go by this. Yes. So phase number one is when you have to remove unwanted x. Phase number two, when you apply King's property, that upper limit minus lower limit. Okay. When you see that, okay, after applying King's property, you have same denominator. This is the third pattern of King's property. Okay. Now this is a difficult, like slightly upgraded version of it. Okay. So now again, let me tell you that this is your I. Again a ninja technique, ninja way, ninja style, ninja style. Okay, ninja style. So cos square x 1 plus 2 power x dx, and this is they give this in PYQ. Don't worry, PYQ will be there, same format, 2025 PYQ. What I'm gonna do is I am going to remove this and apply a 2 over here. Ma'am, what did you just do? 1 plus 2 power x, you have just removed and thrown it away. Yes. And eventually now 2I is equals to minus pi to pi integration of cos square x. 1 plus cos 2x upon 2. 2I is equals to 1 plus cos 2x by 2 plus sine 2x by 4. Okay, this is removed. This is minus pi to pi. So if you put pi by 2 plus if you put pi, you will get 0. And this is what? If you put minus pi, it is going to give you again 0, is it? Then you put minus pi, so minus pi by 2, correct? So the answer will be what? Pi. So 2I is coming out as pi, I is equals to pi by 2. So basically the whole question, because I have removed it, cos integration of cos square x, come on, this is not a difficult thing. See, if you put pi over here, pi by 2, this is 0. If you put minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2, so the answer will be pi, 2i is equals to, okay. Now you must be wondering, but ma'am, what are you doing? How are you like removing this part? Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you. See, this was the question, right? This was the question. Yes, ma'am. Now, what we are doing is applying King's property. Okay. So, if you apply King's property, see, this is first. If you apply King's property, what do? Ma'am, x will be replaced by upper limit plus lower limit minus x. Yes or no? That's what King property says. That minus pi plus pi minus x. A plus b minus x. So x will be replaced by 0 minus x. That means x will be replaced by minus x. Now if you replace this x by minus x, cos minus x is anyway cos. So this will become same. It's just that 1 plus 2 power x, so this will become minus x. Now if you take LCM, so this will be cos square x whole upon 1 plus 1 by 2 power x. Keep on solving it, so this will become 2 power x plus 1 cos square x. So this is what you will get. Okay, this is the second equation. Can you see first equation, second equation? First equation, second equation, right? Now if you are going to add, okay, first equation is this, second equation is this. If you are going to add, denominator is same, yes ma'am, numerator, ma'am, cos square x, if you take common cos square x, it will be 1 plus 2 power x. Can you see these two are getting cancelled out? And if you have added, this will be 2i. So can you see 2i is equals to cos square x integration minus pi to pi. And if I go back, can you see I just removed simply 1 plus 2 power x and apply a 2 over here. Okay, can you see I have reduced the whole 2 slides, cut short. Now you will be like, ma'am, but like how to do that? How are you even doing that? Okay, so JEE main PYQ, we'll do a couple of PYQ and I'll ask you, you will also do that. 3-4 questions, come on, you will be able to do that. Okay, so this is it. Now again, I is equals to minus pi by 2, 1 plus e power sin x. Again, you have to remove this. Just remove this and multiply 2. So 2i is equals to integration of 1 x minus pi by 2, pi by 2. If you apply this pi by 2 plus pi by 2 is equals to 2i. So pi by 2 is I. I is nothing but pi by 2. Option D is absolutely correct. Can you see? Now if you go by the solution, you have to apply 2 slides. Okay, don't worry, I am here. First of all, let's understand this, that this is what it is going to happen. And then this is the question again. Another question on your screen. Ready for another question? Yes? Similar. Okay, so this is I1 plus I2. One by one we will do I1. So I'll remove this denominator part. Can you see that there is a similarity? In fact, if I go back, 1 plus e power sin x. I am removing something which is familiar to us. 1 plus 2 power x. These kind of expressions I am removing. Now there is 1 plus pi power x. Okay? Yes? So I1 is equals to x square cos x 1 plus pi power x minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 dx. So I'll be just removing this and applying 2 over here. So 2i1 is equals to minus pi by 2 and pi by 2 x square cos x. Okay? DI method. How many of you know this DI method? One more ninja technique. Ninja technique inside a ninja technique. Composite ninja technique function is becoming. Okay? 2 ninja technique. What is this method? This method says if at all this x square and trigonometry is involved, so all you have to do is keep x square as it is, integrate cos x, integration of cos is sin x, DI method. So x square constant, integration, plus sign, minus. Now this time x square will be differentiated, it became 2x, and sin x will be integrated. Integration of sin is plus cos x. Okay. So plus, then minus, then plus. Okay. Now 2x cos x, right? 2x and cos x. Now 2x will be differentiated and cos x will be integrated, and that's it. After that you will start getting 0. So this is what you're going to get, and you know what, your upper and lower limit minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Pi by 2 if you put pi square by 4 into sin pi by 2, pi by 2 if you put over here 0. Okay, pi by 2 and both minus pi by 2 0, and this is plus 2. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit. So this is again pi square by 4 minus pi by 2 is negative. This is anyway 0 and this is minus 2. Okay. So plus 4, answer will be what? Pi square by 2 plus 4. This is I1. 2i1. Sorry, 2i1. Okay. So this is 2i1. So I1 will be what? Pi square by 4 plus 2. Everybody? Yes? Pi square by 4 I can see, plus 2. Now what about this? Again ma'am, same thing. I2 will become what? Actually 2i2 directly now, right now this will get removed. 2i2 is equals to 1 plus sine square x integration minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 dx. You have to just solve it. Okay, let me solve it on the another page. 2i2 is equals to 1 plus sine square x minus pi by 2 dx. So sine square x. Okay, this is 1 minus cos 2x upon 2. Now integrate. 1 plus 1 to 3 by 2x minus 3 by 2x minus integration of cos is sine 2x by 4, and this is again minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, if you put pi by 2 here and pi by 2 here, anyway it is going to be 0. Just put pi by 2 over here. 3 by 2. This is pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So it is just pi. 3 by 2 pi. So 3 by 4 pi is actually I2. 3 by 4 pi. So 3 by 4 pi. Okay. So answer will be what? Pi square by 4 plus 2 plus 3 pi by 4. Okay. Is it plus 2 or minus 2? Cos integration is sine. Okay. So answer is what? I can see that 3 pi by 4. So A is coming out as 3 only. Option A. Okay. Yes, everyone. Getting it? Ninja way. See, difficult questions you are able to do with the ninja technique. What are you doing? Okay. It's just that there is plus 2. There should be plus 2, no? Plus 2. It should be plus 2. Now it's correct. Okay? Righto? Clear? Now we'll talk about 5 and 6. Fifth property is even odd property. Then we have queen's property. Okay? And so we'll take a break. Okay, let's take a 8-minute break. We'll come back. Okay, Shambhavi, till I just come back, what you can do is you can watch the recording. Okay, so we'll meet. back. Come back, everyone. Are you here? Have you already liked my session? How many of you? Huh? Okay, let's resume from property number 5 and 6, everyone. Okay, property number 5 and 6. Quickly, chalo. Let's now build the momentum. Property 5 is even odd property. Let me tell you, okay, how does even function look like and how does an odd function look like? Even function, the graph is symmetric about y-axis. Okay, so this is your even function minus a to a. So suppose you have to integrate an even function from minus a to a, okay, fx. So all you have to do is, because of the symmetricity right now you can't see, but this is symmetric, right? Let me just redo it here. So assume that this part and this part is same, okay? So basically the integration means what? Area only. So minus a to a, you are looking for the area. Why don't you do one thing? You integrate from 0 to a and then double of it. So 0 to a double if the function is even. Now what happens when the function is odd? If the function is odd, then this is the graph, okay? So this is minus a, this is plus a. And clearly we can see that this area and this area, now you want to integrate from minus a to a again. So you know what, minus a to a integration always give you area with sign. So if this is minus 1, this will be plus 1. This is minus 2 plus 2. Basically, if this is minus area, this is that same value but positive area. So these two will get cancelled out and it will become a full-fledged 0. Now, you just understand some questions you like that. With her, that infinity stones snap, will do some questions. Okay, ninja technique, ready. Okay, x cube, odd function. Integration of minus a to a, 0. Cos x is an even function, but x is an odd function. Now, odd into even gives you odd only. Basically, x cos x is an odd function, again 0. Tan power 5x, odd function. So you just have to integrate 1 dx, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So it will be x minus pi by 2, pi by 2. Answer will be just pi. What about this? 2x upon 1 plus cos square x and 2x sin x. See, this is 2x upon 1 plus cos square x plus 2x sin x upon 1 plus cos square x. Okay, 2x upon 1 plus cos square x is an odd function, minus a to a, 0. What about this? X sin x, this is an even function. So eventually it will be what? 0 to pi, double of 2x sin x upon 1 plus cos square x. Do you remember this was the very first question? Very first question, right? Don't you think this was the same question we did while doing? I'll go back. I'll just go back. Slides, where are you? Slides, go back to the slides. Where are you? Slides, slide. Where are you? So it was the first question right after the king's property. Can you see? 0 to pi x sin x, and the answer was pi square by 4. Okay? Pi square by 4. Hold on. Now I'll use the same data over here to solve this question. So this is pi square by 4. So 4 pi square by 4 is the answer. So just pi square. Okay? Yes, kings of edits. Are you getting the ninja technique or not? Huh? You got flipped after watching ninja technique. Ninja ma'am is doing tuck tuck tuck. Just like that. Okay? So yes, pi is the answer. Correcto? Alrighty. Okay, so this was all about fifth property, even odd property. Okay. Ma'am, I don't know anything about definite integration. This is my first time in this video. Is this enough for a beginner? I know indefinite fully. Shreya Srinivas. If you know indefinite, then this video 100% you will understand this video. Okay? Close your eyes, have blind faith on me and watch this from the beginning. Okay? Can you address whether this lecture can be used for boards and JEE? For boards, yes, can be utilized, but this lecture will give you tricks, techniques which are useful for JEE. So I am teaching you JEE specific. Okay? All right, oh? Chalo. Let's now talk about Queen's property. A Queen's property I am going to teach you in my way. Okay? Queen's property says, suppose this is 0 to 2a, f of x dx. Okay, Queen's property is slightly trickier than King's property. Okay, I mean, see, understand. King's property the property is easy, but the steps are there. That okay, you have to apply King's property and then add and then eventually cancel out the terms and so and so. Basically, there are some steps or some protocol or some rules to apply King's property. Now, Queen's property. The application part, the application part, the property itself is slightly trickier, but once you apply Queen's property now, then so you have very easy question. Okay, so you have to apply it nicely. Now learn from me that how to apply Queen's property, and also we'll do 3 to 4 questions to build that muscle memory of Queen's property. Okay, that ma'am, yes, that's how Queen's property is applicable. Okay, yes, all right. So 0 to 2a. Okay, this is the original question. Now suppose 0 to 2a and you have to break this limit. This is 0 to a and this is also 0 to a. Basically, all you want to do is you want to cut the limits to the half. The limits you have to change it to half. Okay, and you know what you have to do is just write f of x dx, copy paste, and here all you have to write is f of 2a minus x. This is the property, Queen's property. Okay, this is okay, this is like that. Okay, all right, now let's apply Queen's property. Let's apply Queen's property. So let's do this question using Queen's property. Although this question can be done without Queen's property, but you know what? We are learning how to apply using this question. Now 0 to 2 pi, ma'am. So 0 to 2a. So yes, ma'am. 0 to a, so 0 to pi and 0 to pi. Correct? 0 to pi, 0 to pi. Alright. Now this is what, ma'am? Same copy paste, cos power 5x. And this is what? Cos power 5x will be replaced by 2 pi minus x. Dx and dx. Okay, ma'am. So cos power 5. So this is 0 to pi cos power 5 dx. Plus, what about this 2 pi? Tell me. 2 pi minus, see 2 pi plus 2 pi minus. So this is, ma'am, this is same only, right? 0 to pi cos power 5x only dx. So this will become what? It will be 0 to pi cos power 5x dx. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to apply Queen's property one more time. Okay. So ma'am, this is already 2. Correct? 2 I'll keep outside. Now Queen's property says that the limit will become half. See, it was 0 to 2 pi. It became 0 to pi. 0 to pi will become what? 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Copy paste cos power 5x dx plus this time cos power 5 pi minus x. Now you know that cos pi minus x. Anybody in the chat box? Cos pi minus x is minus cos x. So this is going to be minus cos x. So cos power 5x minus cos power 5x. So these two will get cancelled out and you will get a big fat 0. Okay, right? Okay, so this is the application of Queen's property, right? But now, so this was like elementary question. Now we'll do a full-fledged question. And you know what? Here Queen's property definitely will be applicable. Understand the question nicely because these kind of questions JEE keep on giving every time. So this is I1. Integration, can you see? 0 to pi x and this. And this is I2, 0 to pi by 2. So one thing I can clearly see that, ma'am, this x, this is unwanted x. Even if you compare I1 and I2, even if you compare I1 and I2, can you see there are two things which are going on? First of all, ma'am, there is x, there is no x. How to remove unwanted x? King's property. Second point to be noted that, ma'am, this is 0 to pi and this is 0 to pi by 2. Queen's property. So this is the ultimate question involving king's and queen's property. My first job will be that apply king's property and remove this. So this is I1 equation number 1. I2 will be what? 0 to pi minus x, correct? And this is f of sine pi minus x will be what? Sine x. Plus cos pi minus x will be minus, but since it is square, so no effect will be, it will not get effect. This is I2 second equation. So I1 only, no? So 2I1 will be what? See, minus x plus x cancel. This is 0 to pi, correct? Minus x plus x cancel, pi f of sine cube x plus cos square x dx. Okay, and this 2 will be gone from here and it will be pi by 2. Ma'am, this is my I1, correct? This is my I1. Now, if, yes, king's property, we have applied king's. To remove unwanted x, I don't know, king of edits. Were you following me from the beginning of this session? Because I clearly told you, when you have unwanted x, you want to remove, apply king's property. Okay, right? So we have applied king's property and we have added kings and add. So we have added. So add. Kings and then add. First equation, second equation. So 1 plus 2. So the moment you will add, you will get this. This is I1. Now, ma'am, please tell me, we need to compare I1 and I2 and I can clearly see that this is 0 to pi and this is 0 to pi by 2. So, ma'am, now which property will give me that we can just alter the limits? Tell me. Which property will help me in changing limits, ma'am? Queen's property. So I1 is equals to pi by 2 will take out, this is 0 to pi, right? 0 to pi will become what? 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Remember Queen's property? This is copy paste f of sine cube plus cos square dx. And this is what? F of, now understand, it will be pi minus. So now sine pi minus is sine cube only. Cos pi minus is minus cos, but there is a cos square, so no need to change. Okay, ma'am. So basically this and this became same. So I1 now will be pi by 2 and this is 2 times 0 to pi by 2 f of sine cube plus cos square. Okay. So 2 cancel. I1 is equals to pi times this. I1, and can you see that this is same to same, copy paste? I1 and I2 eventually are becoming same. Alright. So I1 and I2 are becoming equal. Alright. Can you see basic ninja techniques is making this whole chapter very easy, right? Absolutely easy. Now this is one question which is, I to love this question. Okay, I love this question. 100%, very good question. I mean, if I just remember that, oh, I need to do definite integration, so I'll take that question. This is that question. Okay, ready, ready, ready. And you know what, this question now, let me tell you, go and watch definite integration of previous year. I have done the same question, but in that you will find two complete slides. So many steps were there. But today I am going to cut this question down and make this question so easy and so fun for you that this is actually a lengthy question, and I will make this as a 3 to 4 step question. Trust me, this is, see, 10 steps question and ninja technique, ninja style, and you will be like 4 steps. Okay, ready? Chalo. And I'll give you logic also. Don't worry. I am not just giving you that, okay, randomly do this, do that. I will ask you. I'll make sure that your brain will be like always thinking that how to reduce the steps. First of all, the moment we see this question, we realize, ma'am, there is an unwanted x. Correct? Unwanted x spotted. So, ma'am, again, King's property. So, this is I is equals to this first equation. Now, if you apply King's property, so I will be equals to what? 0 to 2 pi? 2 pi minus x, right? And same thing. If you add now, tell me. So, ma'am, 2i is equals to c. Minus x plus x cancel. 0 to 2 pi. And this is 2 pi sine power 8 upon cos sine power 8 plus cos power 8 dx. 2 cancel. This is your I. Correct? Okay. Alright, ma'am. So I got rid of unwanted x, so gone. Okay. Now what to do, ma'am? 0 to 2 pi, and this is sine power 8. Now you know what? One thing, everybody. Don't you think that, remember that question? Acha, tell me this. Sin x upon sin x plus cos x. Think about it. 0 to pi by 2 dx is equals to I. If this is the question, what will be the answer? Tell me. Tell me quickly. If this is the question, what would be your answer? Ma'am, it is very easy. You apply King's property. Your I will be what? This is cos x upon cos x plus sin x. You add. Basically that ninja technique, upper limit minus lower limit by so I will be pi by 2 minus 0 by 2. Yes or no? Same technique we can apply over here, but the problem here is that, ma'am, this is 0 to 2 pi. See, now understand, this is I is equals to pi. If I take common, this is 0 to 2 pi. And this is sine power 8x upon sine power 8x plus cos power 8x. Correct or not? Dx. Now, ma'am, here the problem is limits. This is 0 to 2 pi, but all I want is, ma'am, 0 to pi by 2. If my answer would be 0 to, if my limits would be 0 to pi by 2, then so it will be like upper limit minus lower limit by 2. Agree or not? So, ma'am, now we need to change the limits. How will you do that? By using Queen's property. And you know what? This Queen's property I am going to use not even once, but twice. Okay. So, it will be what? I is equals to pi. So, pi will be like this. Now, this is 0 to 2 pi. Remember, this is 0 to pi and this is 0 to pi. Correct? This is exact sine power 8 plus cos power 8. And this is what? Sine power 2 pi minus x. Here, everything will be 2 pi minus x. Now, sine 2 pi minus x, cos 2 pi minus x, everything will be what? Sine 2 pi minus x is what? Minus sine, but power is 8. So, it will become sine power 8 only. Sine power 8 plus cos power 8. So, 2 pi minus x will eventually become this. So, this is pi and this are same. So, 2 pi 0 to pi sine power 8 upon sine power 8 plus cos power 8. Ma'am, but still my job is not done because my goal is this. 0 to pi by 2 is my goal. Okay. So ma'am, again I am going to apply again 0 to pi by 2 Queen's property one more time. Okay, so this is copy paste. 2 pi, do not forget outside. Sine power 8 upon sine power 8 plus cos power 8. And here it will be pi minus x. Sine pi minus x. Sine x. Cos pi minus x. Minus cos x. But you know what? Because power is 8, again it will get same thing. So this is sine 8 plus cos power 8. So again, this is will be added. So it will be 4 pi. So now I think your answer will be I is equals to 4 pi 0 to pi sine power 8 upon sine power 8 pi by 2 plus cos power 8. So this is again, can you see problem, clear cut problem of upper limit plus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit by 2. So 4 pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus 0 by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit by 2. Clearly 4 and 4 cancel, pi square, where are you? Option A is absolutely right. Okay. So what did we do? King's property and Queen's property one more time, and King's property. Can you see 4 properties we have applied? So this bread sandwich, King's property first, then Queen's property, and then King's property in the end. Can you see the sandwich? King's property. Okay, we applied King's property. So we got rid of this x. So x is gone. Now my I became this. Now 2 successive Queen's property I have applied over here. Ma'am, is it minus cos x or cos minus x? Cos pi minus x is minus cos x. Minus cos x power 8 is cos x power 8. Can you see the whole question? If your goal is clear now that okay, I have to reach, see, I have to reach here. My thing is I want to remove this x and eventually I want to convert this limit into 0 to pi by 2. So it will be like King's property, okay, Queen's property, King's property in the last. Okay, so this is JEE Main 2020 PYQ. Chalo, ready for JEE Main 2025 PYQ. Everybody. Now if you have understood this question nicely, no? Okay. All right. Now if you actually understand this JEE Main 2025 PYQ with the amazing ninja technique. Okay. This thing, can you see? Again, I is equals to upper limit minus lower limit by 2. I is coming out as pi by 4. Now this question is actually 2 times I. So 2 times I, this will be 0 to 2I. What is 2I? Ma'am, 2I is pi by 2. So 2I is pi by 0 to pi by 2. Pi sin x cos x upon sine power 4 plus cos power 4 dx. This is your, let's say, u. This is not pi, this is x. Obviously, to remove unwanted x, we need to apply King's property and add. So this is pi by 2 minus x. X cancelled, 2u is equals to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, sin x, cos x, sine power 4x plus cos power 4x. How to solve such question? Let me tell you, this is 0 to pi by 2. So this is u is equals to pi by 4, 0 to pi by 2, and you know what? Multiply 2 by 2. So this is pi by 8. Okay. Now this is sine 2x. And what about this? If at all you apply King's property, you'll get the same thing. And if you apply 1, this is 1 minus 2 sine square x cos square x. This is what it is. Okay. Now after this, what technique you should be applying? Hmm. Sin x upon sin square x. Okay, so I think, oh, right. Can you divide this by cos power 4x? Let's do that. Let's divide whole numerator and denominator by cos power 4x. This is cos power 4x, cos power 4x. Okay, so this will be 1 plus tan power 4x. Okay, ma'am. Sin by cos. Sin by cos is tan. Okay, correct. And you know what? Now, cos x and cos x is gone, so sec square x. Okay, dx. Now, you know what? Tan x you put t, so this is t upon, okay, so this is t upon 1 plus t power 4 dt. If you put tan x is equals to t, sec square x dx is equals to dt. Correct? Now, this is what? If you put t square is equals to u. So 2t dt will be du. T dt will be du. Du 1 by 2, 1 plus u square, integration tan inverse u, 1 by 2. Tan inverse u. So tan inverse t square 1 by 2. T, let's go back. What is t? Tan is t. Tan square. So tan inverse tan square t by 2. Now put the limits. Tan square x, right? Put the limit. So this is 0 to pi by 2. So you put pi by 2. So it will be tan inverse pi by 4. And lower limit, see upper limit is pi by 2. So pi by 2 infinity. Lower limit is what? Tell me. Lower limit is 0. So you put 0, tan 0 is 0, tan inverse 0, so 0. So this is anyway pi by 4. Okay. So pi by 4 and pi by 4 and pi by 8. So no need of this 2. This is pi by 4. Yes. So this is pi by 4. This is also pi by 4. Pi by 4 into pi by 4 is pi by 16, everybody. Pi by 16 is right answer. Yes, Emily. C. C. Yes. See, this was only pi by 4, no? Because you don't have to multiply 2. Let's remove it. Okay. So this is pi by 4 into pi by 4. Pi square by 16 is the answer. Okay. Yes, pi by 4 into pi by 4, pi square by 16. So I think this is a JEE Main 2025 good question. And you know what? This is the question we have just done. Answer is pi square. So I think I'll just go past it. And okay, so let me tell you now how many properties we have done. First, second, third property, easy peasy. Fourth, king's property. Fifth, even odd property. And sixth, my dear students, is this queen's property. Now there is one more property which is periodic property. Periodic property, right? Okay, periodic property. Periodic property is the last property. After that, there is one more concept which is left that we are going to focus, and that is going to be equation involving definite integration. Okay, all right. So, are we ready for the last two topics? Okay. So, we'll focus on the first topic over here or first property over here. Suppose fx is having a period t. For example, sin x. In fact, mod sin x. Tell me what is the period of mod sin x? Mod sin x has a period pi. Okay. And you have to integrate it 100 pi. So can you see here pi is your t and n is your 100. 0 to nt. So you know what? 0 to 100 pi. Let me explain you with the help of graph. This is the graph of sin x mod sin x. So we can see that this is 0, pi, 2 pi and eventually last maybe 100 pi. So what I'm trying to say is, suppose you're trying to integrate from 0 to 100 pi, why don't you do one thing? You just integrate it from 0 to pi, basically this 100, and you multiply it with 100. So mod sin x. Okay. Now you know what? No need to integrate, because remember that ninjas area who are studying with me since the beginning. Beginning of the lecture, so many students were there in the beginning of this lecture, and now so many less students are there. Okay, right? So you know what, I told you ninja's area. Okay, so this half area is 1, this area is 1, this area is 1 plus 1 2. So basically this 0 to pi area is 2, so 100 into 2 will be the answer, 200. So this is the thing, 0 to nt, so n will come in front. This is the property. Okay, this is the property over here. Okay, and let's solve this question. Let's solve this question using the property. So 1 minus, do you remember this gold formula? This is sine square x square root 0 to 50 pi by 3. 0 to 50 pi by 3, upper limit, correct? I know that this is nothing but what? 0 to 50 pi by 3 is mod of sine x dx. Okay, mod sine x, so we know period is pi, so 50 by 3 will be multiplied over here, and this is what 0 to pi integration is 2, so 100 by 3, easy peasy. Everybody, 100 by 3. Okay, are you getting my point? See how question becomes easier if you start analyzing things. Okay, now one more question. After this we have one more question, and then we will move towards equation involving definite integration. Okay, that will be the last topic. So I think 4 more questions will be there in this session. 4 questions will be there. Okay, right? So we'll be winding up by 12 o'clock. Okay. What is happening though? I don't know. I have blocked the real. Oh, acha. Maybe there is one person, real time gamer, who is writing something. I can't read the messages. Okay. And yes. Hold on. Can I block? Okay, report. First of all, I'll report. What is he doing? Tell me. Unwanted commercial content or spam? No. Pornography or sexual explicit material? Yes. Yes. So I have reported him. Hide user on my channel? Yes and okay. Thank you, Real Tech Gamer. Now please go away. Bye bye. Eat some other brain. Go in some other chat box. People are so like empty these days. Empty means free these days. And you know what? You have a lot of things to do in life. A lot of things to do in life. But you know what? All out of all those things, sometimes so I wonder. I am an overthinker. Sometimes I just after this session I'll go back to my sleep, and sometimes I am wondering what kind of students, or I will not call him a student, what kind of people are there in this whole world. Some people are teaching, some people are studying, some people are JEE mentors, some people are JEE aspirant, some people are NEET aspirant, some people are creating content, some people are CEO, some people are hustling left, right and center. And you know what? Some people are just absolutely doing nothing and just writing random bullshit things in random chat box and wasting crucial time of theirs. And it will not affect us, to be very honest. We will continue to teach, you will continue to study. Okay, only those people will get suffered, right? So I just don't get angry on these people. I just feel that okay, someday they will get, their brain will get activated, and you know what, they will realize that oh my god, what am I doing to myself? Forget about Ninja Ma'am. Ninja Ma'am is nobody. You think about yourself. What am I doing with myself after writing all these comments? Okay, chalo. And you know what, maybe probably I am talking this for the very first time. I never talk. You just listen to my things. I reply to some fun comments. I do not entertain these things, and I do not raise my voice only because I feel so much to teach. But I don't know. It's already 23, 11:30, and I feel that okay, I have actually, like, we are on time in this session. I feel only 4 questions are left. So yes, I am not hurrying. Okay, I am not rushing. Okay, so now this question, understand now. GIF and fractional part. Tell me, which one is periodic function and which one is not periodic function in the chat box? Which one is periodic? GIF is periodic, yes or no? Fractional part function is periodic, yes or no? In the chat box, everybody. Chat box, where are you? Nikhil Raj is saying both are periodic. What about others? Are you here or not? N minus 1. Periodic or not? See, let me tell you. Fractional part function is periodic function with period 1. Okay? GIF is non-periodic, or you can call it as aperiodic. Okay? And you know what? This fractional part, do you remember the graph? This is how the graph looks like. But if I talk about this, what do we call? GIF. This is the graph. So by graph only it is clear, don't you think? That here what is happening, the same graph is horizontally translated, periodic. Okay? Can you see this is non-periodic? Why? Because it is x is equals to 0. Sorry, y is equals to 0. Then y is equals to 1. Y is equals to 2. Can you see periodic? Aperiodic. This is periodic. This is aperiodic. Okay, ma'am. Okay, got it. And one more thing. What's the relation between this x is equals to GIF x plus fractional part of x? What I'll be doing is GIF of x I'll be converting. Okay. This time I want to keep my fractional part. Why? Because can you see 0 to n, 0 to n, right? Basically, whatever is periodic is my function. I'll keep it close. Whatever is aperiodic, I will not be able to apply the property. Why will I keep that? I will try to remove it if I can. So GIF will be what? X minus fractional part of x. Okay? Upon fractional part of x. 0 to n. 0 to n. 0 to n d. This is your I. Okay? 0 to n. This is x. Correct? This is x. Integration of x, everybody, x square by 2. 0 to n. Right? Minus. What about this? Fractional part of x. Fractional part of x. Okay, 0 to n. Can you see this is n into 1? 1 is the period. If I apply the property, n into 1. If I apply the property, n will come in front. N. This is 0 to 1. Fractional part of x dx. Okay. Now upon. What is happening? Again. Can you see in the denominator you will get the same thing, n 0 to 1 fractional part of x dx. Yes or no? Now tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. This. Between 0 to 1. Between 0 to 1. Between 0 to 1. Your fractional, what I'm trying to ask is, suppose you have 0.3. Fractional part will be what? 0.3 only. Basically, your fractional part of x become x. When your x is between 0 to 1. Yes or no? Tell me. Think about it. If I'm asking you what is fractional part of 0.9, you'll be like 0.9. Fractional part of 0.7. 0.7. Fractional part of 0.1. 0.1. Fractional part of x. But condition is x is lying between 0 to 1. X only. So basically between 0 to 1, x only. Okay, x only. Alright. So now this is so very easy, simple. N square by 2. Okay, ma'am. Minus n. Now you know what? Integration of x is x square by 2. Okay, so x square by 2, upper and lower limit 1 and 0. So this is x square by 2, 1 by 2 only. So this is 1 by 2 upon 1 by 2. 2 cancel. So answer will be what? N square minus n will be the answer. N square minus n will be the answer. Okay, everybody? Ma'am, small doubt. In Sigma course also like this or that moves speedily, ma'am? The format of Sigma is very different from these series. Let me tell you. Okay. Now one more question and after that we'll be moving to our last topic, that is, what about greater than 1? But it is not required in this question. For greater than 1, go watch fractional part of thing. I have taught you in functions chapter. Go back and watch detailed version. Okay, ma'am, the value of this. Okay. So again, don't you think this is x minus GIF? So e power fractional part is given to you. And you know what? This is integration of n minus 1 and n dx. Sigma is there. N is equals to 1 to 100. Okay. Let's open the sigma. Let's first of all, what is sigma? Sigma is nothing. You just have to start with n is equals to 1. The moment you put n is equals to 1, it will be 0 to 1. 0 to 1 e power x dx plus. Now n is equals to 2 if you put, so it will be what? 2 to 3. Sorry, it will be 1 to 2. Same thing, e power fractional part of x. Okay. And so on, last it will be 100, so 99 to 100 plus e power, so 99 and this is 100 e power x dx. Okay, everybody? Right? That means what is this given? Can you see? If you combine, this is 0 to 1 e power 0 to 100 e power fractional part of x dx. Now, fractional part of x periodic. E power fractional part of x also periodic. So this is 100 into 1. So this 100 will come in front. Remember periodic property. So this is again 0 to 1 e power fractional part of x dx. Again tell me, between 0 to 1 fractional part of x becomes x only. Right? So e power x integration, everybody, 100 into e power x. Integration is e power x. This is 0 into 1. So this is 100 e power 1 minus 0, right? E power 1 minus e power 0. So this is going to be 100 e minus 1. 100 e minus 1. 100 e minus 1. Where are you? You are sitting in option A, not option B. Option A. Good question. See all the properties. You know what? Please understand. First three properties are cider properties. Cider properties means helping properties, supporting properties. Especially first two. Third property, remember that we are breaking the function. We have done PYQ on it. Fourth property, King's property, so many questions. 3 category questions we have done in this session. Fifth property, even odd property, very good property. Sixth property, Queen's property, we have done a good couple of questions on that. Seventh property, can you see again a PYQ? PYQ over here. Okay, all 7 properties have been covered. Now it's up to you to retain them and how to revise them. Very good. This is a very good session to study definite integration, and this is a very good session to revise the definite integration as well in a proper manner. Okay. All right. So if somebody wants to revise, then what he can do is he can skip the beginning part. Just start with property number 1, 2, 3. 1 to 7, and then finally let's not forget the hot shot topic. Hot shot, trending, sure shot. One question will be there, so please understand this topic nicely. Okay, ready, last topic. So I think we'll be like done in another couple of minutes, but this topic is very important. So we'll start with Leibniz theorem. Okay, Leibniz theorem, first of all, what does it do? It helps us to differentiate, it helps us to differentiate a function which is like this. Can you see? The limits are variable over here, gx and hx. Limits are variable. Okay, integration is there, this is it. You are trying to differentiate this. Okay, trust me, you will be like, ma'am, integration, differentiation together. This is a nightmare. This is the easiest topic in the history of definite integration. Trust me. Just understand the rules and protocol. And you know what, Ninja ma'am will tell you that the moment you will see the question, you'll be like, Leibniz theorem, I'll cook it. I'll cook you, I'll crack it. Just understand this. Suppose this type of expression is given to you. Upper limit and lower limit are variable. And you have to differentiate it. So now Leibniz says, hold on. Derivative and integration are opposite of each other. So if you are differentiating integration of something, first, you don't have to differentiate f. You don't have to integrate f. All you have to do is follow my rules. Okay. So derivative of this will be f of t. Here t will be replaced by upper limit. Now upper limit will be differentiated. Remember that chain rule. We are not differentiating or integrating f. F is as it is, just h will be inserted into t and differentiated, minus g will be inserted, lower limit, and it is differentiated. Now it looks that, oh ma'am, so many things we have to do. Okay, but you know what, when I'm going to teach you that, this is how it is done, you'll be like, Ninja ma'am, this was the very easy. What were you doing? Chalo, one question will do and you'll be like, acha, very easy. By the way, this has got nothing to do with definite integration. This is more of a limits question, but this is how it is done. See, limit extend to 0, and this is what your question is. Tell me first of all, what is the form of this limit? Remember, 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, such forms. So ma'am, if I put 0, the denominator is 0 cube 0. If I put 0, 0 to 0 is 0. So ma'am, form is 0 by 0. 0 by 0 means what? L'Hopital. Ma'am, L'Hopital, so let's apply. What is L'Hopital? L'Hopital means you have to differentiate the denominator. You have to differentiate the numerator. Ma'am, but numerator is what? That means, are you saying we have to differentiate the integration of this? Yes. How will we do that? Leibniz theorem. Leibniz theorem tells us how to differentiate such expressions. Right? Okay. So now you don't have to. So sign will be write this sign. Root t. So t will be replaced by x square. So root x square. Root x square is x. And you have to differentiate the upper limit, which is 2x. Now you know what? Minus sign of 0 is anyway 0 and derivative of 0 is 0. So anyway this is 0. Okay. So this is 2x. X and x is gone. So this is 2 sin x upon 3x, limit x tend to 0. Sin x by x is what? 1. So answer is 2 by 3. Option A. Getting it? Easy peasy. Right? Another question on your screen, again an easy question. This type of question is given. See, the moment you see variable limits come on, you have to apply Leibniz theorem, right? So it is 0 to x, right? So now this is f of x, upper limit, and x is differentiated is equals to. See, differentiating both the sides. Derivative of x is 1 plus. Now derivative of this. So if you put 1, this is 1, f of 1, derivative of 1 is 0. Minus x, f of x, derivative of x is 1. This is what we are going to get. So fx is equals to minus 1 minus x fx. So f of x plus x f of x is equals to 1. So f of x 1 plus x is equals to 1. So f of x is 1 upon 1 plus x. Okay, this is your fx. F of 1 everybody now, so we can calculate everything. Na? 1 by 2. Where is 1 by 2? Option A. Derivative and antiderivative will become 1. No, ma'am. 1 means what? See, you have to see if at all constant is there, na? You will put that constant and you will differentiate it. Derivative of 0 is what? 0. Derivative of 1 is what? 0. So, why to do that mehnat? Why to do that thing? Okay. So now another question, last question of the day. Again, similar type. Fx is this. Correct? So f dash x, Leibniz theorem. Sorry, this is 0 to x. So this is, you have to put x square minus 9x plus 20. And yes, this is your f dash x. Correct? Range of f is what? I highly doubt whether this question is correct or not. Okay, chalo, f dash x. Let me just confirm once, okay, the question. I have a doubt that is this a wrong question? Looks like it is right. This is your f dash x, correct. So f dash x is x minus 4 and x minus 5. 0, 4, 5. Plus, minus, plus, minus. So basically your fx, understand, your fx over here between 1 to 5. See, my f, if I talk about my f function. So this is my 1, correct? 1 to 5. So between 1 to 4 it is positive. So this is your 1, this is your 4. Positive means increasing. And 4 to 5 it is decreasing. This is your 5. Okay. So 1 to 4, 4 to 5. So you'll get a peak. You'll get a peak at 4. So f of 4 is the maximum value. So beta will be f of 4. Alpha could be either f of 1 or f of 5. That depends. That you can check. But f of 4, correct? F of 4, how will you get f of 4? Okay. So now you have to do work. Okay, f dash x is right here. This is f dash x. So all you have to do is you have to integrate it. So f of x, everybody, x cube by 3 minus 9x x cube. So x power 4. Sorry. Fx is x power 4 by 4, correct? Minus 9x cube by 3 plus 20x square by 2 and 20x plus x. Okay, plus there is a constant. Okay, now understand. If you put x is equals to 0, f of 0 will be 0 because now upper and lower limit both are 0. So f of 0 is coming out as 0. What does that mean? There will be no constant and this is just your f of x. Right? And over here this is 3, this is 10. Okay, so your fx is nothing but x power 4 by 4 minus 3x cube plus 10x square. This is your fx. Correct? This is your fx. And now f of 4 will be the maximum value. So f of 4 will be beta and beta will be what? 4 power 4 by 4. See, it will be 32. Directly I am going to write. And you know what? Between f of 1 and f of 5, f of 1 will be the smaller one. F of 1 will be 29 by 4. Okay. This is the smaller one. So this is smaller and bigger. 29 by 4 and 32. So 4 times 29 by 4 plus 32. So this is 29 plus 128. So answer would be what? 157, but the answers are not correct, so this is wrong. The answer is 157. Okay, all right. And with this session, A, you are saying, am I doing anything wrong? I think this question only. See, 253 is one. See, can you see the options? Come on, these are not good options. 253, rest three options randomly they have written. This is good, but can you see there is a very difference in the option? So, range. Okay, all right, everyone. And this is me, your Ninja Ma'am, signing off. And I'm going to see you not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. As day after tomorrow, I'll be having another session of yours, area under curve, on Thursday, right? On Thursday, we have area under curve. Let me see what all sessions we are having this week. Let me tell you the week's plan. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, we have area under curve, differential equation, and sequence and series. All right. This Saturday. Till Saturday, I'm telling you. Chalo. Now I think I'll take your leave. This is me, your Ninja Ma'am, signing off. And I am going to. Why am I not seeing your messages? Yes, oh Yogesh, now I am seeing your messages. Okay.